Boop, boop. There it goes. Andrew McDowell, thanks for coming back, man.
Man, thanks for having me.
Episode 26. So you got some new ink.
Just got the Nurse Joan right here. From my mom. Nurse for 23 years. 22, 23 years?
Nurses are hot, dude.
Yeah, they're cool.
Does that look like your mom? Is that what your mom looks like?
No, I just love traditional style tattoos.
It's like your mom has beautiful eyelashes.
Right. No, it's, and plus, I don't know. I think it's a cool tattoo, but it's definitely for my mom, but like, I've also had some entanglements with nurses, maybe
Entanglements?
Maybe like 2 or 5 or something like that.
Everyone's entangled with a registered nurse at some point in their life.
Yeah, like people really I seen this one thing on the internet, like it's so true. Like people like think like, oh, strippers are easy. I think RNs, for real. I think
Really?
I'd say so.
Why? Because you think anybody could be an RN, but like it holds like a certain like I'm doing something.
Pretty much, but now they be doing stuff. But
no, that's what I mean. They are like it's a good job.
Yeah, that's what
like,
I'm saying. I don't know. They're just down.
I want to know where your stigma comes from.
I don't know. I feel like nurses are
registered
just hot.
nurse. Well, I think what it has to do with it, and what skews your opinion on it. No, it's the scrubs.
You think it's?
I think it's a scrubs thing because I think scrubs do something to like how I feel about. Listen, there's some people I've seen.
It's the updo.
Hand up.
The updo.
So I work in a hospital. So like sometimes I'll see people in street clothes and I'll be like, so that's what like I guess the scrubs, like everyone's body like conforms to it the same way. Some people look dope as shit in scrubs, and I would argue that most people look better in scrubs.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I guess if you're gonna, all right. So if someone like me, if I was wearing scrubs, like, and I was looking good, someone would talk about like they get me naked, and they're like, oh, dude, naked, he's really a 6, but those scrubs made him look like a solid 8.3.
Yeah, like on a good day.
That's what I mean.
Right.
So scrubs are a lie.
Scrubs are a lie. A lot of things are lies. Sometimes yoga pants are lies too. They're still the best though.
But lies are a necessary evil.
Yeah.
Like if you I hate liars, but like if there weren't liars, what would I be like wary of? Right. Liars keep me on my fucking toes. So we need liars in our lives, like yoga pants. I don't know. You know what they said is coming around soon? Is men's crop tops.
That's just. I'm not even gonna hold you. I had a hoodie. I made it a crop top as a joke. I was gonna say that's corny, but like I did it as a joke, like in my partying days. I thought it was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Showed the belly tattoo off. You know what I mean?
Dude, crop tops. I'm not opposed to it. Like as a fashion statement, wherever the fuck you want to wear. Honestly, there's people who wear their stomach out anyway. So like if some people decided to do it fashionably, go the fuck for it.
I'm with that. But like, before we go on further, I meant to ask you this before. Like,
sure. 3
blondes or brunettes? We just see where we're at. I always ask you to do that. Like,
okay, all right.
1, 2, 3. Brunettes.
Blondes, but only...
That's crazy.
Fake blondes.
Yeah, with the black eyelashes.
With the fake...
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
With the brown eyebrows, yeah. Kind of like... remember Simon from Seventh Heaven?
I don't recall that. That's like a girl show. Like a Lifetime, John, right?
It's definitely a family show.
I heard about it.
So yeah, the one son he just has like blonde hair, but like the dark eyebrows. Yeah. It happens. So you know what's hilarious about that show, but also not funny at all, is that the dad in that show was like supposed to be like the like late '90s, early 2000s like wholesome dad, because Seventh Heaven was like it's a really wholesome show. He was a pastor at church.
Was he smoke crack or something?
No, dude, he fucking had child porn.
That's not even relatable to drugs. It's
not a drug thing, but like
that's terrible. It's
worse. Weird, dude. He was the guy. He was one of the fathers. He was like the white Uncle Phil.
For real?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you haven't watched it, then obviously that's not your opinion on him. But like, he was just the dopest dad you could possibly want in a Christian white home in the late '90s. Was to have the dad from Seventh Heaven.
That's like some weirdo shit.
Yeah, dude. I'm just saying though. I'm just. Sorry we got to Seventh Heaven. I can't mention Seventh Heaven without bringing shit like that up. So we've strayed a little bit. So I mentioned tattoos because as many good tattoos as we like to brag about, we also have some trashy, like, all right, what did you describe it as earlier? Because I sound mean. When I describe it, like, I don't mean to, like, these words don't have negative connotation to it. But, like grungy, you said?
Yeah, that's my favorite style of tattoos. It's just, like, grungy, like spur of the moment. Like sometimes I wake up and I'm just like, today I like feel like getting tatted. Like, you know what I mean? And like sometimes
today's the day I'm hitting the needle.
Like I'm just like obsessed with like imperfection, like because like it just means a lot to me. Like some of my favorite tattoos, my favorite tattoos have not been professionally done. All 3 of them. I did the one on my stomach,
which
fucking
is
upside down. It says "Thankful for these scars" in black letters, pretty big right here. I love that tattoo. I got a dead face on my foot. I think Colin Jones, shout out Colin Jones, East Falls kid. He blasted my foot. I got a big dead face with a red teardrop, and it's got a frown with the X eyes. That's one of my favorites. And then Emily Yarnell just did this sad Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
like,
you were showing me that.
You know what I mean? Like not too long ago. It says "Forget Me Not." Those are probably my favorite tattoos, and it's crazy.
Well, it ends up being like the off the cuff, like someone has a tattoo gun type tattoos that end up being your favorite.
Me, yeah, like, you know what I mean? It's because it's not just about the ink; it's about like the process
story
of getting it, the story behind it. Like,
well, also as addicts, like we're into the lore of us,
right?
Like we're trying to build like the best possible person to love, because like that's what we're having trouble with. But like, yeah, it would be badass. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I didn't expect it. But like, I'm just gonna get a tattoo tonight because someone has a tattoo gun. Like, this would be a dope story in like 5 fucking years.
I have like a lot of weird tattoos, bro. I have like my right foot is filled with all Pac-Man ghosts. Like,
but what's up with us and cartoon characters? Because I have cartoons throughout like my shit. But
you can fucking lose yourself in cartoons. Like, it's just an escape from reality.
Because
like,
we're still fucking kids, or like
I'm definitely like a man child, like for sure. Like, you know, like I do, you know what I mean? I pay bills, like I work full time, I do this, I do that, but like still at heart, you know, a kid with the shows I watch, some of the food I fucking eat, like things I do, the stuff I joke about, like still a kid. I fucking hate laundry. That's really
laundry's cool until you get to socks.
I don't like any of it.
To be honest.
Like, I'm like tied down to the house. Like I can't fucking leave until this fucking laundry is not even out the laundry, out of the fucking dryer. That's like a couple good hours, bro.
See, do you live, not to pry too much, do you live alone?
No, I live with a couple friends, so it's like.
So it's all right. So you might be thankful for that, because like sometimes if you live like alone or like in a low traffic house, there's like, I don't know, you could let that laundry sit in that dryer for like a day, maybe 2. Who's counting?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's your dryer.
Bro, I'm so fucking lazy. I'll literally fucking buy boxers if I don't have fucking clean boxers. Like that's
really
sometimes.
I mean, at least you have clean boxers. Like, you know, at the end of the day, like at least you have clean underwear.
Right.
But like you'd rather just like, oh fuck it, I'll go grab some. You don't feel like,
man, like put it this way. Say I get done work. It's like 6. I got plans at 7:30.
Yeah.
Go home, get a shower. I need to get a cut, shave. I don't got time to do laundry.
You should make time for laundry, because like.
No, I be doing it. I be doing it.
But that's the whole point. This shit fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's fucking corny as fuck.
But what people also think sucks pretty bad is getting a needle put into you. We were talking about before this. With tattoos, it's not like, not that we're tattoo experts, because we're not. Like, I had Jake on here. Jake is from chin to fucking toe. And we didn't talk tattoo. People who like have like one or none are like, it hurts. Like, it's a needle. Like, it just, well, no shit. No shit.
And it doesn't get better, bro. I thought, like, I remember my first tattoo was the old dirty bastard on my knee, which is small. But besides that, I went straight up kind of it was my leg, but I got the leg sleeve from knee to ankle, front and back, in a weekend, and that was my first like real tattoo.
Oh, so off the bat, it was just like, nope, fuck how you feel.
I wanted to see it, and like, I was like, yo, like, the dude was like, yo, how you doing? You doing all right? And I'm like, he's like, you're sitting well, and I was like, yo, like, I'm straight up not having a good time.
Yeah, this is not.
It sucks.
But what do you expect? Like, we have to get this much done in this much time. Like, I didn't expect this to be fucking blowjobs and rainbows.
Right. I remember when I was doing my hands, I asked Jake, I was like, when I try a new spot, I text Jake, I'm like, yo, how bad is the hands suck? He's like, yeah, bro, you'll be alright. It's gonna suck.
Yeah, but you got a little bit of meat on your hands, dude. Like, I have fucking skeleton fucking, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, the feet, the hands suck. The stomach, I think the stomach takes the gold, bro. That shit was trash.
How confident do you have to be in, like, yourself to get a stomach tat?
Oh, so I'll tell you where it stems from. My mom's a 90s teen, and, like, she listens to all that shit. I remember being, like literally, like, 6 years old and seeing the Tupac Hit 'Em Up video.
Mm-hmm.
With the Thug Life. And I was, like, telling my mom, I was like, yo, like, I want that spot. Not that tattoo, but I want that spot. And, like, I ended up getting it, and it hurts so bad, yo.
But, like, I've seen people, like, remember when those bird, I forget the type of bird, but, like, they got them on, like, their chest and, like, where their cum gutters are.
I got a tattoo right here.
But I'm talking about those fucking birds, like, that, like,
the L, or not the L, the eagle, traditional eagle.
It's not a traditional eagle, but anyway, it's one of those things that you had one on each side, it was symmetrical. And, like, I don't know, but people had them here, right? Like, at their, like, waistline.
Some fucking girls get wings there.
At 18, right? And then people turn, like, fucking 30, and it's like, are you really showing that tattoo off anymore? Like, how...
See, like, my plan is, though, like, people ask me about that for some of my tats, and, like, for me, I would never get a cover-up or never regret it, because it's, like, it's where I was at. It's where I was at one point in life. And then on top of that, like... everything looks better blended. Like, I'm working on blending everything in, so, like, it's not like you're gonna be able to look at me like, oh, he has that one tattoo. Like, I'm working on blending everything.
Yeah, I'm also super weird about, like, body image shit, but, like, I don't know, like, I want chest piece, but just, like, I don't know, the stomach thing, like, I have to get real comfortable. Like, me and Cheesesteak have to have a talk before I'm comfortable getting any fucking stomach work.
My advice is, if you're thinking about it, just do it. Like, whatever.
Dude, no, that's literally my mantra on tattoos. If you're thinking about it, just fucking go for it. My tattoo guy hates me. Absolutely.
Really?
So I put down months ago, $100 retainer. Just like, yo, dude, like, I just know me, and I know that I'm just going to show up with a fucking idea. And if you can draw it that day, we're going to fucking do it. So, like, there's days where I hit him up, and I'm like, yo, I want this now. And he's like, right now? I was like, yeah, you free? He's like, yeah, I'm free, but, like, you really want this? Like, yeah, I don't want a fucking wrecking ball on my hand. Yeah. And the fucking, it's like, dude, just wait a day. And after a day, I'm like, you're right, I'm impulsive.
You know what? It's funny that you brought up the fucking cartoons. Dude, my favorite cartoon of all time, probably, like, if I had to pick one to, like, watch, is Courage the Cowardly Dog. And I want the one villain, the cat's villain. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. I think, like, right back here, like, big as fuck, blasted. Like, that's, like, my favorite.
Were you a Cartoon Network guy or Nickelodeon more?
Dude, wait, so hold on. What's Hey Arnold? Cartoon Network?
Hey Arnold's Nickelodeon.
See, I don't know. I can't pick. If I had to pick, I'd have to just go with Cat Dog and Courage. And Invader Zim, that was Cartoon Network.
Invader Zim was Nickelodeon.
Those are all
Invader Zim was Nickelodeon, Cat Dog's Nickelodeon, and Courage is Cartoon Network. No, but all right, so, like, I think it's like saying what's better, Marvel or DC. It's like, well, I just like the things in each, but, dude, Cartoon Network had that grittiness that, like, they don't have anymore.
Ed, and Eddie.
Ed, and Eddie, because it was just dumb, and there was adult jokes and everything, which there still is. If you watch...
Really?
Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, people sleep on that fucking show, and it's just, like, they still crack the adult jokes in it, but it is, like, kid-friendly. My kids are a little bit older, so I'm biased. Like, I let them watch whatever the fuck. Since, like, 4 or 5 years old, they had, like, DVDs of South Park.
Yeah, my mom was like that. She was cool. Like, I was, like, big in the horror movies as a kid. I still am. But, yeah.
I think we talked about that before, how there's just, like, no more good ones.
I know.
They don't make... Because I think we are, like, desensitized to a lot of shit. And also, it's hard to, like, I don't know, movies, we don't, like, think that's, like, real life anymore.
What's your like, go-to movies? Like, you're just, like, at the house.
My movies or
any movie.
Or scary movies?
No, any movie. Top three.
My top 3 movies?
Like that you just fucking throw on for background. You know
all right, so The Dark Knight is always...
Yeah, it's fire.
I've seen it, like, at this point over 400 times.
It's so good.
I'm obsessed because apparently I'm a fucking weirdo for liking the Joker. But, like, no, that was, like, a really good representation of the character 12 fucking years ago.
Right. Oh, my
So over
God.
12...
08? It was 08, was it?
08, yeah.
Look at me.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking IMDb Junior. Fuck.
Just coming with the fucking facts, dude. I don't need Google. Right. That's why I throw my phone away. I'm like, I have McDowell across from me. Like, I don't even need my fucking...
I'm Asian. It's built in me.
My internet... You're Thai. 25% Thai, 100% virgin.
That's tattooed on me, too.
Yeah.
Right here.
So Dark Knight's my favorite of all time, but just like background shit. Literally any dumbass fucking movie. Like we before you got here, we're watching Saving Silverman.
I never even seen that.
Right. It's like Jack Black, Steven Zahn, the dude from American Pie, Jason Biggs. But like, yeah,
as a kid, I loved American Pie.
We're just like dumb shit like that. Dude, Where's My Car? I can watch any time of fucking day.
The tattoo thing, right?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Dude and Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll it's my favorite movie to quote. And then movie 43. It's like I'm not gonna take the time to explain it because like it's 20 minutes long to just explain like the actual and to get people into it, but it is a movie made of 10 mini movies, and it is fucking hilarious. What are your 3 go-to? Like,
man, so like mine are probably.
You just would not care at all. Like, put it on.
Yeah,
yes.
Basketball Diaries.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, with
Leo, Mark
DiCaprio,
Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah.
That.
It's about rape.
What?
It's about rape, right? Or drugs. Oh, all right.
Drugs. Yeah. It's a true story.
It's been a while. It's an old ass movie.
Yeah. Then Tales from the Hood. The ending is so fire when they're in hell and they, you know what I mean?
That was a weird fucking movie.
Tales from the Hood is like so slept on, bro. Like that's fire as fuck.
I only saw it because I bought it. I rented it for $3 because I was like, horror movies suck, but like this said it was rated well. So
it's one of my favorites, bro. One of my favorites for sure. So those two, and then fuck, dude. I don't know why I'm drawing a fucking blank, but if I had to.
Yeah, like if I was like, what would you throw on right now? Like,
those two, definitely Tales from the Hood, Basketball Diaries, and then like, I don't know, if I'm picking like a good movie, like when I first saw The Departed, I was like, yo, this show is crazy.
Because it has the perfect cast for any movie ever.
And the plot is crazy too. The ending when the rat goes across the building and everything.
Yeah.
Probably those 3. Definitely those 3.
But you were talking about scary movies. Like there's
scary. Oh well,
give me just your top one. Give me like the all-time favorite that you actually think is scary. Not like
on me. Sweeney Todd.
Word.
It's
that's
a musical, but I love musicals.
It is a musical.
And Sweeney Todd.
Thank you for saying that. We'll get to that later. Yeah. Thank you for saying you love musicals.
Yeah, that's my favorite of all time.
Demon Barber of Flint Street, dude.
Yeah, I got him on my horror themed sleeve. It's up there. One of my best tattoos done. Probably. It's like a realism tattoo. I love the fucking character. I love the backstory, everything about it. Like
Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter strike.
He's not inherently bad. He's only bad because he got fucked by the society, you know, judge everything.
Right. It's all right. Yeah, it depends on your concept of what's like. He's the kind of like the anti-hero.
Bad, but he's not inherently bad.
It's like with Wreck-It Ralph. Like I'm a bad guy, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
Right.
Like because he killed some people. Otherwise, he was upset they took what was his.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna give away the movie because like go watch more musicals.
Right, musicals is where it's at. Mary Poppins, is that a musical?
It should.
Madeline.
I haven't seen Mary Poppins ever.
Come on, bro.
Sorry, dude. Do you think I'm just like out here watching classic Disney movies? I don't.
Time out. The best Disney movie. I'm gonna be pissed if you don't know what this is. 1985, The Black Cauldron.
No,
dude.
I'm not. First off, I'm not that old.
Neither.
Like I'm super young. In case anybody was wondering, I'm like super young and hip, and I'm not anywhere.
But you would know this movie.
Nah, dude.
It's fire.
The Black Cauldron.
The Black Cauldron.
Not even a little bit.
You're gonna Google it after, and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, no, I'll write it down. I'll figure it out. But like, Fox and the Hound is a good one because like me and my mom watched it.
All that shit. The Aristocrats. Remember that movie?
The Aristocats.
Whatever the fuck.
The Aristocats. Yeah, dude. Remember this? There was Siamese cats, right?
I don't remember the movie, but I just remember watching it all the time.
You can't call them Siamese cats anymore because apparently that's like
racist.
Yeah, dude. I heard like the end of the whole song, "We are Siamese, if you please," and it was like kind of like an Asian themed fucking song. People got mad, or not got mad, are mad at that all of a sudden.
I don't know, man. I don't know what my views are on that. I don't think I have any.
Disney's gotten away with doing a lot of shit like that, dude. Remember the crows from Dumbo?
No, what did they do?
They're just like really like caricaturized black crows.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. Like it's bad. It's really fucking bad. But people think Disney's like, you know, like really upbeat and like happy, and which it is. Like I like really like it for what it is, and like kids watch it. But like, I don't know, some movies didn't age well with time. But that happens when you're around for that long. Watching you real quick. Let's wrap this up. Oh, you're good. When you're around for that long, like shit like that happens.
Right.
Like some aren't like racist decisions, but like even like financial decisions. You make a move and then you don't find out till later if that was the right move or not.
Right.
You know, they decided to make these black crows, black caricaturized versions of black folks' crows. The other didn't pan the fuck out. What are you gonna do?
Yo, if you had to get put to death, what would be your last requested meal if you could get like anything? Like, what's your favorite?
My last requested meal
would
be my own words. That's a tough one, dude. Because I know I'm gonna die. I wouldn't worry about the carb count or like the calories or whatever. Probably some form of fried chicken, maple syrup. I don't know. I just want like the last like savory taste that I'm ever gonna have.
I feel that.
Nothing crazy. Like literally just like.
What's your favorite meal though? That's what I meant. Like your one go-to like.
So it's not fancy. The way I was raised, we're raised on comfort food. You know what I mean? Just like I don't know.
Chicken and waffles and shit like that.
Yeah, just like
Baked
really
mac.
like filling stuff. But long story short, it's rice.
I love rice.
With cream of chicken soup.
I love that.
And sauteed chicken breast.
Yeah, no, that's.
And variations of that platform of food.
Yeah, that's fire.
Like for me, that's just like my fucking go-to.
Yeah.
Like I go to my mom's and I told her the other day, I was like, yo, I love coming to visit you, but I like, it's triggering coming here because I overeat.
Right.
Because like you have all the food that I grew up on.
That's so funny.
So what about you? Like what's...
My grandmom's Thai food is crazy. She's in Thailand now, but like she makes the pho soup and it's fucking insane. And pho.
So it's pronounced pho.
Nah, it's pronounced pho. But I'm fucking American.
Just the Americanized version. It's pho.
It's pho ga. That's how you say it.
Pho ga.
Yeah, ga's chicken. Like
pho ga.
Pho ga.
If it's chicken soup, pho ga.
Yeah, yo, I've been going to the same pho spot for maybe like, how old am I? 26, like 18 years, literally at 12th and Washington. I call it Cambo Town. It's like all Cambodian, Vietnamese people down like South Philly. It's like we're near 12th and Washington.
I know where that is.
Yeah, it's fire. 475. It's the same owners, bro. They still say what's up to me. Ask how my grandmother's doing and everything. It's funny as shit, bro.
One of those neighborhood places.
Yeah, it's grungy.
I'll stop there for because I've never had it before. Like
what?
Bro, I'm like weird with. So I will only try things with people. I won't go out of my way to try something like, oh, that looks neat, like for lunch or like when I travel, I'll try new shit because I don't want to eat shit somewhere else that I eat here.
Right.
Fuck that.
Right.
But like, I don't know, I see pho places everywhere. It's just like people, like I see people. If you take pictures of it on Instagram, it makes me not want to eat it.
Right, I feel you, but dude, it's the best ever.
Yeah, soup is dope.
It's my favorite.
I tried actual Japanese ramen.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's fucking good, dude. Like, so they put things in it that like, all right, so when you hear ramen, you think the packaging, right?
I think of...
You know what it actually is. You know what it actually is.
Summer sausage, the whole shebang chips, the pickles.
But me, from who I am from here, like ramen to me is that 60-cent fucking bag.
Yeah, 60.
But then you go to somewhere that's like, no, like that is bullshit. Here's what actual like Japanese cuisine style like ramen is like. No, dude, they have like eggs in there.
Yeah.
And like really nice slices of fucking beef and pork.
That's how the pho soup is, but it's got like, I love cilantro. I can literally eat that shit plain, and I do.
It doesn't taste like soap to you?
No, I love it. It's in my blood. I grew up eating it.
Some people have like a gene in them that makes cilantro taste like soap.
It's my favorite. Cilantro's.
I think it's cilantro. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot.
Right. Cilantro, scallions, bean sprouts, fucking, I forget what kind of leaves. All this different shit's in it.
So you eat your vegetables?
I be trying.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, like stir fry is one of my favorite foods too. Like a home cooked with like broccoli, edamame.
If I describe like my favorite meals, I never involve vegetables.
Really?
Like the ideal meal for me doesn't have vegetables in it.
Yeah, I know.
I understand their importance and I involve them every day.
They taste good. Like I love peppers and onions.
Dude, yeah, I get it. I don't know. Again, I'm just fucking weird, man. Like I always asked for like the onions taken out of my shit when I was a kid. Maybe because I was just super fucking pampered. Like I wasn't able to be a spoiled fucking brat when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So now as an adult, I'm like, onions, get them the fuck out of my food. Like,
it's funny as shit.
I don't know, dude. But I like fantasize about that shit now. Just that I'm older. Like I don't fuck with onions really, but like I'll daydream about cheesesteaks and be like, you know what?
You don't get what do you get on your steak?
I get cheese, and then It depends on where I go, dude. Like, I'll get Whiz if I'm, like, in Center City or South Philly. If I'm in Roxborough, I'll get American because, like, I'll go to Barry's or, like, somewhere.
I think Deli's is the best in the neighborhood.
Have we had this conversation? Because, like, I will defend Barry's until the day I fucking die.
I mean, it's not bad. I got a couple friends from Lamont Street that swear by it. Like,
Dude, a lot of people fucking swear by it.
It's good. Like, I don't think it's anything crazy. Straight up. It's good.
It is all right, so the best cheesesteaks in Philly are in Roxford. Deli's is dope.
Chubbys is fire.
People talk shit on Chubbys. Chubbys is really good too.
It's overslept on because Deli's is
right across the fucking street. And also they go through, like, they've had a solid cook for a bit now. Like, they go through employees. Like, anybody who goes through employees more than, like, regular, I don't know, you kind of, like, lack in consistency.
Right.
But, like, dude, fucking Barry's. The owner used to work at fucking Deli's.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's so long ago that, like, it has no effect on what the product is, like, right the fuck now.
Right.
But, dude, I'll never give up on fucking Barry's.
Barry's.
But speaking of food, I was making jokes earlier with some friends, as I do, and we were talking about the theme of, like, eating whipped cream. Like, you put whipped cream on your partner, you eat it off sensually.
You ever do it?
What do you see? You just gagged like it's like a weird like it's a weird
I did
thing.
it. I did it. I did it.
But is it like a?
I feel like it wasn't even like my idea. I feel like it was like an ex-girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. I'm a good time. It was fun.
I'm a good time.
It was fun, but I feel like it's just like. I don't know. It's unnecessary, maybe. Extra.
So, like, I don't know. Like, I think, like, a lot of work would have to go into it. Like, I feel like I'd have to put down,
let me grab this bottle of fucking whipped cream real quick.
Well, not even that. Just, like, what are we going to do it on? Because, like, it's going to get messy. I'm a sloppy fucking eater. But, like, what do you do to, like, maintain some kind of, like, cleanliness, though? Not cleanliness, because, like...
you're going into that.
You're doing what you're doing. I'm not talking about, like, that kind of... I'm talking about, like... All right, you doing it your bed? You're really gonna fuck up my sheets?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of go into that knowing, like, yeah, your bed's shit. Your bedspread's gonna be dicked.
So you have to, like, I would lay down some tarp.
Yeah.
Which I do anyway. Like,
really?
Well, the girls I bring over here, dude. Yeah, dude, I don't want them touching my sheets. I don't have that much laundry.
They're
detergent.
a little dirty.
All of them, yeah.
Really?
I pick them up off the street. I'll, like, take the long way home. I'll take a walk, and I'll be like, "You, come home."
Right.
Joking, dude. No, I'm famously abstinent.
Really?
Yeah, I have almost zero sex.
I'm a virgin. It's tattooed on me.
Really? Virgin?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100% virgin.
100% virgin.
Which is bullshit. We talked about... so we were supposed to do a podcast last time, right? And you came over. We did a solid hour and a half.
It was fire.
Of really good stuff. We talked about some really good things. And one of them was, like, not having anything to offer. Like, you talk about, like, girls and stuff. Like, I still, like, I don't know, I still go weird. Like, if a girl's, like, flirting with me, I'm like, bitch, I am nothing. Like, you make bad decisions. Like, you're probably a horrible decision maker.
Me, personally?
No, not you, but, like, no, not.
Oh,
but
them,
if a girl's flirting with me, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, I feel so, like, as far as, like...
All I have for you is, like, a semi-hard 6 inches.
Viciously average.
And 2 jokes.
Sid Vicious average. You know
You've said that before, so I know that it's true.
Yeah, it's, you know what I mean? It works. It be working.
It works, you know, it functions.
But nothing to write home about. But with that being said, like...
I'm writing to my mom right now.
Right. My thing is, no, I definitely can relate to what you're saying, especially, like, the old me, like... I would think, especially girls not from the neighborhood. When you know what I mean, I had a rep for
that's
doing
different
the shit
because people are more likely to bang people they know and that they grew up with or whatever. So, like, that's...
Kinda.
I don't judge people from the neighborhood too much.
My rep was not the best, I guess you would say. But, like, out of the neighborhood where I had, like, clean slate and stuff, like, I'd be like, yo, like, this girl has no idea, like, what she's getting herself into. Like,
right.
No idea.
As you're lying to her, drawing her in, like, oh, this poor person is just fucking eating this up.
Right. But...
You're such an idiot.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I was a good time. But other than that...
Oh, yeah, but...
Other than that, no moral,
emotional
support.
But back... Yeah, exactly. Back to what you have or had to offer... That, like, yeah, you kind of have to, like, bait people into thinking that you're more than just, like, that short con. It's like, I know that I literally have nothing more than for you but like a day's worth of attention.
Pretty much. But my thing was, and it's probably wrong to think that, like, I used to be like, with girls that like knew me from when I was younger and like grew up, I'd be like, yeah, like they know what it's hitting for, bro. Like they know what I'm into. Like it's kind of on them. They probably it's just physical attraction. But like with girls that I would meet, like not from Roxborough, Manioc, East Falls, Wissahickon, Andor,
Northwestern Philadelphia,
Northwestern region, I'd be like, yo, this girl, man, fuck, I feel bad.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Poor girl. Poor horrible things I'm about to do. Well, dude, and it sucks now that like I feel even shittier because like I have a daughter, so like
I got a sister who's 14 now. It's crazy. I remember when she was fucking born.
Exactly. So it's the same thing. Like you kind of like think about like, oh, how I treat women versus like the women in my life. It takes some maturity to think that way. Not every dude thinks that fucking way, but like. Shit, I do these things, and I'm like, wow, I'm a piece of shit, but I'm going to do it anyway. But then I think, damn, some dude's going to do this to my daughter.
I know.
Some dude's going to lie right to my daughter's face for, like, 2 hours.
Maybe 4 hours.
Dude, I don't know. It varies, but just saying, man, I got to take into account sometimes. Like, I have to not teach my daughter, but let her know, like, some people ain't shit. Even if they have to understand that I'm one of them.
I'm still not shit.
Oh, yeah. But that's when I say had and has to offer, is like I like who I am a lot. But like in terms of like new people, it's like unless you're willing to accept that I am the bare minimum, because I have to be right now. Like, but it kind of makes you appreciate the people that decide to be in your life anyway.
Yeah, for sure. And like I remember telling people that. I'm like, yo, like I'm not on your level, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. Like you're just... I'm trying to.
It sounds like you're beating yourself up. Bad. Yeah, it sounds like you're beating yourself up.
I feel bad, but they'd be like, "Well, I never was comparing our levels. Like, I just wanted you to, blah 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 blah." I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude." Like, I feel bad. I have a conscience, especially after getting like sober. Like, I literally have like a conscience. Like,
I finally have a conscience.
No, like I can't.
After a quarter century of life,
I know, right? That's crazy. Why? Yeah, like, it's fucked up.
I feel it too, dude. There's always been times where I'm just like, yeah, I know that consciences are a thing, and like I'll probably feel guilty about this long from now. Fuck that, I'm gonna do it anyway.
I know, I can relate to that.
But like the world we live in now, like I don't know. Besides like your friends, like you obviously make new friends, whatever. But like new people, like just hookup culture in general, and just like the over socialization of how we are. Like it's so easy and like common to just like single use people. Like we had like a fun day or two. Well, I'm not going to fucking talk to you again.
I know.
There's a million of you.
Yeah. Sometimes both parties are like, that's like their goal, though. Like, a lot of people have that.
But maybe that's why people are sleeping with us. We know that we're like not whole people. They're like, oh, I don't care. There's a million of you. I'm just trying to catch a nut.
To an extent, I really do try to, like, keep my motives in check, especially with theirs. Like, I've literally,
Well, now.
Yeah, now. Like, I'll see what their intentions are for the most part, because I'm not frequenting bars and shit, but, like...
Oh, yeah. And the past year, it's been tough to be social.
Yeah.
In a conventional way, but, like, you do it anyway, yeah.
Yeah, but definitely not when I was drinking, Kind of tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah, but isn't that what you do with anything? Like, from, like, your job to, like, your parents to relationships to even friends sometimes, like...
Sometimes, now...
You can be as real as you want, but, like, at the end of the day, like, you're telling your version of the truth is what you want them to hear.
Right.
Even if, like, you're telling them what you believe is, like, this is, like, the right thing to do, this is what I'm going to tell them, it's still your fucking version. So,
yeah, no, exactly. There's definitely more than one side to it.
Yeah, no, I definitely appreciate the people who, like, stay close to me, because, like, I'm tough to fucking handle, dude. Like, it's not even, like, what do I have to offer thing. It's just, like... I have fucking flaws, dude. I have huge fucking flaws. Oh, yeah. But there are people who are like, oh, dude, like, I know you're flawed, but, like, at the end of the day, like, you're not a horrible... Again, Wreck-It Ralph. Just because you're a bad guy doesn't mean you're a bad guy.
Right. And I was going to say, like, with the flaws shit, like, I really feel like I'm one of those people, is like, when you meet me, I don't have much of a filter. I'm pretty blunt. Sometimes obnoxious, but, like, what you see is what you get. So there's, like, no hidden games. With a lot of people that you meet... They'll act one way when they're like not comfortable around you, like just like meeting you and shit, and then like they switch it up when they get all comfy. It's like, damn, like a whole other person came out of you. You know
well, you don't really notice that unless you like maintain a longevity in a relationship with someone, whether it be like a friendship, acquaintanceship, or like relationship. Because like you're putting on your highlight performance if you're trying to like hook up with someone. They're not seeing you a week down the road acting different just because like, oh, that's who I had to be.
Right, exactly.
It's frustrating, dude. Like, I don't know, and that's why a lot of people that I talk to, like, really, like, what do they like to do to unwind? It's like, yo, I just want to be left the fuck alone, because there's not the stress and anxiety of like having to, you know, like con anyone. Like, even if you're sitting next to someone, like, you're just like, just someone being next to me makes me feel anxious sometimes.
Really?
Well, sometimes, like, sometimes you just want to be alone. Like, you don't want to have to think, like, oh.
Yeah.
Right. Like, even if it's just in your room at night. Like, some people just, like, that 20 minutes they're chilling in their bed before they go to sleep. Like, that is.
I love doing that.
But, see, that's what I mean. Like, that is a relaxing-ass time. Hanging out with your friends is cool, but even after having a good time, that 20 minutes before you fucking fall asleep.
It's relaxing. Definitely winding down.
When you're not being manic, yes.
I do it in the morning. Like, when I first get up. Smoke like 10 cigarettes and drink coffee and like just like.
That's your reflection time?
Pretty much when I first wake up, yeah. You know?
You get up pretty early? I know like your job's pretty early.
I get up at like 5:30 during the week, and the weekends like 7. But like I'm a chronic napper. I am, you know, not all viciously, but like I'll take like an hour nap on a Saturday. You know what I mean?
Dude, it takes a certain kind of person to do that. I have to dedicate myself to sleep.
I love napping, bro. I love sleeping. It's always been my hobby. And it's
always been my hobby.
Like, it's just like funny.
I'm an avid napper, dude. I can't. I wish I could, man. I envy your ability, because I lack sleep all the fucking time.
I lack it during the week, but like I fall right to sleep like a baby. I don't need, and it's crazy because I do have like sometimes anxiety and stress and like fears and all this shit that pops up. But like I don't know. I'm like usually tired, bro. I busted at work, like.
Well, you have a physical job. I have a desk job, dude. So I'm like, I come home and I'm just like
maxed out
pacing.
mentally.
No, not even, dude. Because my job's repetitive.
Is it?
It's very little problem solving, and it's mostly like just routine and stuff. So I get home and my brain's like, finally, time to like be creative. Even if it's just like, we need to go for a fucking walk. Like I can't. I don't know. It's hard to like settle down. But I'm also, I don't know if you know this about me. I don't know if anyone knows this about me. I smoke weed sometimes.
Sometimes that's
and that tends to help. That tends to help fucking put me the fuck to sleep.
You know, that's. I wish I could. Like, I don't wish I could because my life is so much better without anything.
But just from talking,
I burnt that out. Like, I can't. I'll end up doing heroin again. I can't. Do without anything.
I get that, but even talking to you, like the way you operate anyway is like, no, like I know what mental state I have to be in to be healthy and functional in this situation, and you know that having a crutch to help you do anything is another excuse for you to slip back into shit.
Right, I'll end up in Camden with my car towed again, sleeping on a bench on 5th and Grange.
You and your fucking heroin stories. Dude, every time you come through, it's like, yo, like, I forgot to tell you this one time 4 years ago when I was strung out in fucking Camden and cried like a little bitch at a fucking bus stop.
Right. My friends would always be like, yo, like, McDowell, like, tell me one of them heroin stories. Like, it's fucking...
I love that it's strictly a heroin story.
Yeah, I call it that. Like, that's what it is.
I have subcategories and folders. Like, do you remember that one time on Coke? And I'll be like, let me dig into the files.
Right.
But no, you just have, like, no, they're heroin stories.
It's all related to that.
Right, and not like female-led, you know, adventure stories.
No, I'm talking like fresh wake up, dope sick at like 6:30 a.m. on a dummy mission to go get it back.
Like syringes and vomit type stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, so people say, they call it war stories.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that, because like if you go, like when you go to a meeting, it's a lot of like reflecting on old stuff anyway. And people also call it like glorifying or like romanticizing that lifestyle. Only because you talk like, and I do it too. That's the shit I've done all the time.
Excited.
Everyone does. You get excited. It's not even that. Because like everyone likes talking about like their self and their exciting stories. Because like it's fun. But like, dude, you romanticize it because like you went through some horrible shit and came out the other end clean. Not clean, but like Shawshank Redemption. The only man I've ever known that could crawl through a mile of shit and come out the other end clean.
Right.
Like you survived these fucking stories.
I was just say that like around like my sober group of friends, like I actually don't bring up any of that shit at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't. I talk about like what I'm doing now to stay clean, not like how it was, because like there's like we all know like what it was like, you know.
But it's also a lot about who you surround yourself with, like.
Yeah, but like with you or like bullshitting with my like normie friends,
right.
like it's just like fucking because you guys.
Well, I also don't pound.
A lot of
you
people
with
can't
it.
relate that.
True. Yeah.
A lot of so they're like, what the fuck, bro?
I also don't pound your head with it either.
Right. Exactly.
Like it's very like we literally will like reference something that happened. We never like dive into like, oh, dude, that fucking like nothing crazy. But like, yeah, dude, like, and I have friends too that are like that have a addiction past that are doing good now, and it's like, don't even fucking talk. We know it's there.
Yeah, you know it's hidden for.
But like, there's other shit like it's because I'm not like there right now. There's like I don't know. Everyone has the shit that they're focusing on right now, and like me focusing on me like doesn't involve like drug things. It involves other things, but like I don't know. It's a lot of fucking work.
Where do you see yourself in? How old
Probably
are you?
on crack,
How old
dude.
Are you?
I'm trying crack soon, and I feel like that's gonna take me.
I honestly, I want to say one thing. I want to ask you where you're gonna be at in like 7 to 10 years.
Ooh.
But it's funny too because like towards the end of it, dude, I was like a low key crack. I had like a low key crack habit. It was like weird to think about, but I really did.
Reflecting on it, like I may have been a crackhead. I don't know.
A little bit. But anyway, yeah. Where do you see yourself in like 7 years?
In 7.
How old are you?
I'm 30.
Yeah. Where do you see yourself in a 7-pack?
In 7 years, thanks, bud. Dude, that's a hard question because I can't settle on anything ever. Like, no good idea I have one day is ever the same awesome idea the next. But what I want to do is just, like, I don't know. I want to stay at the job I have, but, like, have my own fucking... 7 to 10, I need a house. Like, that, without question, I need to be in a fucking house. But, like, what's weird, in 10 years, I'll be at a fucking bar with my daughter. She'll be 21.
No way, your daughter's 11, bro.
She'll be 11. She's
you had a kid at
more.
19?
She's older than 10. She's between 10 and 11.
You had a kid at 19, 20?
She was when she was born. I was 19.
How'd that text go?
That text?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I mean, I don't know. Like she kind of like sent like pregnancy tests to me, and like the first one was a joke because like I missed my period, but like people do that, I guess. But, like we're fucking idiots, dude. Like. I don't know, like anybody who's in a relationship is like, oh, no, you don't have to wear condoms anymore. Like, no, you should still fucking probably try not to have kids at fucking 19, 20 years old. But now she told me, I was like, fuck. Immediately was like, how the fuck am I going to tell my parents about this?
Yeah, how did that play out?
I mean, how the fuck, what are they going to do? I was like, yo, me and her, we're pregnant. We're having it. Just letting you guys know that's what's going on. And I tried to just be smooth about it, like, yo, I made an announcement. I'm now going to walk away from the podium. Mic drop, boom, sleep on that. Like, yo, motherfucker, get back in here. Like, you can't just come in here, drop that shit on us and fucking slide. They're like, what are you going to, like, do? I was like, what do you want I'm going to do? Because I was fucking 19, dude, and I was a fucking shithead. Like, I didn't have a steady job until I heard she got pregnant.
Really?
Oh, dude, I didn't work until I heard she got pregnant. I was in college when we met. I was in college for 2 months. I dropped out and was like, fuck it, dude. I'm just like, you know... I'll sell weed and be a shithead because I'm 19, whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah, I was pretty bad at 19.
But now I got an overnight job at a grocery store, and we're like, fuck, we're going to have a kid now. But, like, it was short-lived, dude. My son was born shortly after because my son right now is 8 and a half. My daughter's 10.
Damn, you
so,
gotta grow fast.
Yeah, really. By 21, I had both my kids, and then by the time my son was, like, 2 months old, me and her split. So like, really? I haven't been with her yet in almost 9 years.
That's crazy. My biggest
celebrate,
fear,
woo!
That was my biggest fear growing up. Is like, I don't want to have a kid like that. That's my biggest fear for real. I mean, it still kind of is, but
some people take that shit in stride. I know motherfuckers who had kids like between 16 and 20, and like literally didn't skip a fucking beat, dude. Literally just raised that fucking kid. Were able to work. Like everyone has a help system.
Yeah.
With or without kids, everyone has a network of people looking out for them. Like, there's motherfuckers who are just like, nope, like, take that shit. By 21, they're like, my kid's 3 and I have a house now. Like, I don't know, shout out, like, fucking, you know, Tim Renninger. Like,
yeah, he's a good dude.
Like, I see people like him, and I'm like, listen, like, everyone has their flaws, but, like, this motherfucker had a kid and was like, I'm gonna do right, whatever your version of fucking right is. Like, but you say 7 to 10 for me, like, I'd like to have a house. And, like, I'd like... You know, no more kids than there is now. No more.
None?
Done. Dude, done.
You're done? Vasectomy?
Dude, I could, but I could get that reversed, which is why I'm fine with it.
Vasectomy reversed?
Dude, you didn't know that? Fucking right, dude. Which is why, like, it's weird that we're making all these laws about women's reproductive systems when it's like, dudes can get a vasectomy and then get it reversed.
That's crazy.
Obviously, there's like there's a rate of people who like it doesn't work afterwards. But, like, it's a very small percentage. But like, women can't get their, like, if they get their tubes tied or like anything like that, that's permanent.
Yeah, I definitely probably wouldn't recommend that.
But it's weird, dude. Like, why don't dudes just get their like get a vasectomy, and then when they decide that they want to have kid having power, get that shit switched back.
Hit the on button.
I'm pretty sure it's in your fucking butthole. Like, the doctor just goes in and flips a switch inside your asshole. And they're like, yep, it's off now. Don't worry.
Damn.
Flipped it off.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird you didn't know that.
I don't know. I love birth control. Is pretty cool.
It is. Any kind of contraceptive is cool,
yeah, that's
man.
what I meant.
Like, but kids, no. But it sucks for my age.
You know what's corny though? I mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
I don't understand. Like, are condoms supposed to be baggy? Every condom I put on just falls right off my dick.
Yeah, dude. They're supposed to fit like pants. You wear them at the waist. And they're supposed to have a little baggage at the...
I don't understand why they make condoms so baggy.
They have any skinny condoms, like skinny jeans?
Yeah, you got any XS, my man?
Dude, I've been trying to market snakeskin condoms.
That's crazy.
It's like the most baller shit. Or alligator skin condoms.
That'd be pretty cool.
Dude,
legit alligator skin?
Yeah, like authentic alligator skin
Genuine.
condoms. Genuine alligator skin.
3 payments.
Genuine gator skin condoms. I mean, I'm still making payments on this condom, bitch. Slow down. Yeah.
I'm from Reno 911. New boot goofy.
Oh, dude. Jim Dangle is my fucking favorite.
3 payments.
3 on his boots.
Yeah.
New boot goofing.
Yeah, that's the best.
That's how I'm going to show up to XTU, bro.
Right. I need a cowboy hat.
So, for anybody who doesn't know what the fuck XTU is, we live in Philadelphia. There's a country concert for the local radio stations, 92.5 XTU, but it's a fucking banger.
I used to go.
I hate country music, but like, I'm going in the short shorts. I'm wearing the fucking boots, and I want like Lil Nas X's pink rhinestone fucking hat. I'm gonna look fly as fuck, dude.
It's pretty gangster.
I'm doing crunches now in preparation for
how
badass I'm gonna look.
The denim jean jacket, cut off, unbuttoned. What?
Crop top denim jean bro.
Write that, you might want to write that down.
Absolutely, crop top denim jean jacket. Dude, we're innovators, dude. Honestly, all we have to do is spitball that shit. Because crop tops were iffy. We're on the fence about crop tops. I'm cool with it, but like, would I wear one? Yes, but like, I don't know. I'd see what people say. But I think that's a solid idea. The cut-off sleeve jean jacket crop top.
That'd be pretty
Why do
cool.
girls get to have all the fun, man?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
You know what I mean?
why can't we look like Han Solo?
Right. That's a fire outfit, by the way.
Would you do the yoga pants with that, though?
I can't do the yoga pants. I'll fuck around and wear jorts at work.
Dude, all right, so we'll wear sweatpants.
You get a pass
right?
on the jorts at work because, you know what I mean?
Really?
It's construction.
Oh, for you?
Yeah, I get a pass on that one. I'll make the homemade Jones and everything. Fuck it.
The cutoff, you can see
It's
the
like-
fucking phrase on them.
It's low-key funny. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like goofy as shit.
I'm a dad, dude. I just need New Balances and jean shorts.
Dude,
and I have a fucking
that's a
straight
vicious
up...
combo.
I won't be caught dead, bro.
That's a vicious ass combo. That's fucking...
Every time people come over here, guess what? It's the same thing every time. It's skinny jeans.
Yeah.
I have a thing
I
with...
fuck with skinnies.
I have a thing with shorts, dude. I have beautiful legs. I really do. They're like the perfect amount of hair and tattoos. My thighs aren't pale, you know?
There you go. What do you go, tanning?
Well, I'm a world-renowned traveler, so...
Oh, yeah, you're going to L.A. soon, right?
Well, nah, I mean, I just got back from fucking Wildwood or whatever, but like, no, all right, so...
Yeah, wow, we're big
If
traveler over here.
If I'm recently, but like, you know, I'm going to LA and I've been to Hawaii or whatever, so I've been to some beaches and seen some sunlight. But nah, dude, when I work out or like when I'm like at the beach, I'm all short, like more than halfway up the thigh.
Love that. Got to.
Like I can't the knee high men wearing shorts to their knees, done. It's weird. You know how like 70s style basketball shorts were like in, and then they were out, and everyone wore their shit down to their fucking shins.
I like the soccer.
They're coming back up.
Like the Catholic girl.
The Catholic
skirt
rules.
rule, like the 4. You know what I mean? Like the 4 fingers. You know what I'm saying? Above the knee. I fuck with that.
Nah, I think you need to make shorts shorter. Shirts should also be shorter. Just more skin all around. You know?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
So crop tops, short shorts. But I'm gonna be new boot goofing so fucking hard. I'm gonna have I'll try to have a stand next to you. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna have a microphone and a fucking amp and just see what the fuck happens.
It's funny as shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
But it's hard though. Like that's just one of the things that come up where it's like I have an opportunity to do something creative.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but everyone has something. Like, what do you do? Do you draw? Like, you getting tattoos is like something to keep your mind like occupied because you do that pretty often.
I am an avid drawer. I got like a fucking notebook at home. Like in school, like always in grade school, high school, like I was known for probably like 2 things, probably 3: sleeping, drawing, and when I was awake, being loud.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 things. I always was good at drawing. I tried to get into tattooing, but I don't got a steady hand.
You're like the weird kid in school who's just like always like...
Dude, I remember like I still have my Roman sweater. Has the holes right here and here from just sitting like this all day. And I remember like I could get the perfect sleep if I lay the Jansport down with 1 textbook in there.
Yeah.
It's I wake up drooling at the bell.
You had it down to a fucking science, dude.
Yeah, I would count some good Z's. I probably could have been a straight A student, but I was a straight B student because like I just didn't really apply myself.
Yeah, but schools like that, people come out of there like professional doodlers or like they paid attention.
Right, exactly.
So yeah, I feel like if you didn't go to college, I have to ask people like, oh, you didn't go to college immediately afterwards and like graduate with your 4-year degree? What's your art? Like, right. I need to know like what else were you doing?
I got a 2-year degree. I went to college for my mom, honestly. I graduated from fucking community college. I have an associate's in art in business administration, like a 2-year degree.
Yeah.
But I would never work in an office. I'd end up... Like, literally, I worked there for, like, a couple months. I didn't quit. I got fired because I was on drugs. But
to be fair,
I was going to end up one day probably Googling how to tie an effective noose. Because, like, I hated it. I can't work in an office.
Oh, really?
It's not for me.
Dude, it's the laziest thing ever, and it's awesome.
There's hot girls, but like I just can't stay focused.
It's biased. I work in a hospital, so like the scrubs throw it off.
Bro, I was on a computer all day. It just reminded me of like a lot of homework and like technology class.
So you were
computers.
You were out
like,
on that.
Like I was like, you know what I mean? Like I had to make phone calls and like do all this shit. And I'm like, this is not.
But physical labor, like
I'll tell you what, I feel accomplished. Like and like I have to fucking do it. When I worked in the office, I'd fucking lie. Like yeah, I called those people. Because they don't find out for like a whole month later.
Right.
But when I go out and get my list for the day and I have job sites to visit and like I have to fucking pour this concrete, like
there's a sense of accomplishment because like
that, and my foreman is gonna be like, "Yo, how many fucking job sites you get done today?" Like I can't get around it.
You're actually held accountable.
I can't scheme. But the other thing is, I don't have any in the office. I had people down my back, and I don't work or do anything as good when someone's watching me. When I'm out at work, I'm just me, my partner, and in the work truck all day.
It's weird.
So I'm working on my own pace. It gets done, but there's intervals of like, where I'm busting my ass. But like, it's chilling. I'm on my own time. Fucking take lunch whenever, wherever. Like,
it's weird you say you can't operate when someone's watching you because I masturbate so much better when someone's over my shoulder like, hey.
Really?
What are you doing, pal?
Right. What's up, buddy? Need a hand?
Yeah. No, that's what my job is. They just leave me alone. I could lie. I don't lie about it. Like, I'm ready to kick ass at my fucking job. But like, yeah, I could sit back and just be like, oh yeah, those things are in motion. Things are the email, blah blah blah. Fucking.
Yeah, not for me.
Where do you see yourself in 7 to 10?
So I'll be.
Now that we're still talking about work and stuff.
I'll be like 33 to 30.
It'd be nice if you're retired by then, because for whatever fucking reason.
33 to 36. I feel like that, and my plans never go accordingly. It just happens. What happens, it's always for a reason. I feel like, but I feel like where I possibly could be at is like with like a wife or fiance, like in a house somewhere in the Metro Philly area.
Ooh, so McDowell wants a family.
Eventually, yeah, why not, bro? I feel like I'd be a cool ass dad. You know what I mean? I got the life experience.
No doubt.
Like, there's not anything that the motherfucker could do then I would be like, that's outlandish. Like,
I haven't thought of that already.
I haven't thought of that. I haven't done it. I haven't whatever. So like, yeah, that would be cool. And like, I don't know. I'm having fun now, but like there's definitely like phases and chapters to life, and I feel like at that point, like I'm definitely gonna be, ready to like just.
So
chill.
7 to 10, if everything goes
Crib.
right, house, wife, family, you're content.
Fiscally good, fucking.
How many more tattoos though?
I'm gonna do everything besides my face, and I say my neck. But I feel like I'm gonna.
You just get that covered, dude.
I feel like I'm gonna do my neck. The only thing I don't have started right now is my back, and it's because I want to dedicate it to like one huge piece. I'm not exactly sure yet, but definitely.
You'll get it dedicated to your new house and wife.
Right, exactly. Shout out her, whoever that is.
Yeah, shout out to his future wife. Lucky broad. Dude, it's been a pleasure having you. Episode 26.
My man, bro.
Loving this shit. So you're obviously going to come the fuck back.
For sure.
Because, like, what I want to do ultimately is have... Because, like, Jake's been on twice, and Jake's premonitioned some things about the fucking summer. And you actually, like... No, you and Jake are pretty tight. It'd be nice to have both of you on, and we can go over what it's like to keep to your fucking self, but also play the field a bit and see how fucking stupid everyone is.
I'm with it, bro.
But you remember how to say goodbye on this show?
Dos fedonias, spokojna noche.
And now in Portuguese.
I don't know how to say it. Just Russian, English, Spanish.
All right, English then. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself. Poroshol nahoy. Poroshol nahoy.
But exactly. What the fuck that is, dude. I don't speak fucking alphabet.